After spiritual awakening, you may quit the job because it's no longer aligned with your authentic self. You may no longer be interested in material stuff like making money or acquiring possessions like cars or houses. You may even think that money isn't very spiritual. But in this video, I want to share with you how spiritual awakening actually transformed my financial life and make it better instead of destroying it. How it shifted me from jobless and broke to understand what true abundance is. Hi, I'm Yong Kang. I had 2 dark nights of the soul, and during my first spiritual awakening, I was having a career crisis. I was jobless for 4 months. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was lost. I had 2 to 3 months of saving before I had to sell off my investment at a loss. I was having panic attacks every time I applied for jobs. I knew what I didn't want. I didn't want to be an animator or an accountant, but I didn't know what to do. Or rather, I knew what resonated with my soul, which is writing and sharing my insight with others, but my egoic mind wasn't sure if I could make money out of it, so I didn't proceed. It wasn't until I had my spiritual awakening and I felt a strong calling to write and share my story that I began to write more. But of course, even though my spirit called me to a higher purpose, that doesn't mean that I received the money immediately. I still need to work. Thanks to my brother's suggestion, I started working as a part-time tutor. I made enough to cover my expenses, and on the side, I started writing more blog posts and books. And this is the first thing that spiritual awakening taught me about money. Even though money and material stuff may not be the main priority after one undergoes a spiritual awakening, making enough gives me the time and freedom to do what really resonates with my soul. I don't have to chase after material possession, job titles, or achieve a certain amount of money to be happy, which is what the ego wants. But having income flowing in each month is necessary to keep the ego from having anxiety and panic attacks. And when my ego calms down, I can focus on writing better posts and books to serve my audience, rather than neglecting money or thinking that it's unimportant as compared to spirituality. I started seeing that everything is spiritual, including money. Money is energy. Making money is about value exchange, and true abundance is about the flow of energy, and how much you achieve depends on your vibration. And this is what I experienced the most when I taught my first student. Right after my spiritual awakening, I submitted my contacts to several agents to help me find students. But because I have zero experience working as a tutor, I didn't get any assignment. Then one day, I received a call from an agent. She had a student that needed accounting tutoring, but she wasn't sure that I was qualified to do it. So she decided to lower my rates, and I agreed. At that time, I don't care if it's a 1-month assignment or my rate got cut. I was just grateful to have some income and a chance to help others. The vibration of gratitude and appreciation for money attracted more money to me. Not only did my student reinstate the rate, he wanted to have tuition every single day. It's not just Monday to Friday, it's 7 days a week. And towards the end, he even persuaded another of his classmates to join. So by the end of the month, I have a full income and also the time to write my book, The Emotional Gift. Many of us may reject money after spiritual awakening, but there is no conflict between spirituality and money. In fact, I felt more appreciative of money after my spiritual awakening. I remember the first time I received money after I was broke. My first student did not do a bank transfer. He always paid me in cash, and whenever I received money from him, I just felt a deep sense of gratitude. It's not just money from the egoic perspective. It's not just a number or currency or what you can buy using the money. It's about the openness to receive the flow of energy. The flow of energy from one person who values your work to you. I felt the energy of appreciation each time I opened my hands and received the money from him. It's a humbling experience for me who has been broke for several months. Receiving appreciation from him through the form of money also gave me the confidence to teach my future students. Nowadays, we are so used to digital money. Money goes in and out of your bank very fast. Everything is automatic. And I appreciate the convenience. But the gratitude and appreciation for money get lost in the transfer. We never really get the time to truly, fully appreciate the income we receive from work. Unlike tangible money, we don't say thank you to the giver or our employers when we receive the money from them. We take it for granted. Instead, we only tend to pay attention when our income doesn't arrive on time. So now every time I receive money, even if it's digital, I remind myself to be grateful and think back to the time when I received the cash from my student. Spiritual awakening transformed the way I view money and my financial life. It didn't make me richer in the egoic sense, but it did make me understand what true abundance is. Abundance is not about amassing wealth. True abundance is about the flow of energy, the flow of life. Our ego sees money as a swimming pool. The bigger, the better. Our spirit sees money as a river. Unlike the swimming pool where the water is stagnant, the river always has water flowing in and water flowing out. There's always movement. This is what true abundance is. You are always open to receive more, and you always have something to give. But when we have judgment against money, we block this flow of energy coming in. We are cutting off ourselves from the flow of energy and the connection with the world, and we become stuck and we become poor. If you are struggling with spiritual awakening, please subscribe to this channel here. I will be talking more about how I navigate the challenges I face during spiritual awakening, and watch this next video to understand what stage of spiritual awakening you are in.